picture, cut the lights. This is it, the night of nights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it.
Hey, this is Goose with another edition of On With The Show, here to bring you another movie that I had a chance to see very recently. And the movie I had a chance to see was a house with a clock in its walls. I know it's a long title, it doesn't necessarily roll off the tongue, but it's based on the book by the same name. And it stars Jack Black and Cate Blanchett. And basically the story revolves around a young boy who loses his parents, becomes an orphan, and he goes to live with his uncle, played by Jack Black, his Uncle Jonathan, and the kid's name's Lewis. And so he gets there and he finds that the house is kind of like a house of the macabre. It's it's spooky, it's creepy, it's got a lot of weird things in it, and his Uncle Jonathan is kind of a weird guy in himself. And he goes through the process, whereas the longer he stays with his Uncle Jonathan, he finds that Jonathan is looking for something in the house, and he's searching for it and can't find it. And so he enlists the help of the neighbor, played by Cate Blanchett. I believe it was named Mrs. Wellington. And both of them are a delight. They both of them really play up their parts really well. It comes to find out that Jack Black is a warlock, and Cate Blanchett plays part of a witch, and they take it upon themselves while they're looking for this clock in the walls to help train Lewis how the art of magic, and to basically for him to become a warlock himself. It is set in 1955, which is a nice little timepiece. And a nice little time to set this in. And what I really liked about this movie is that this is a movie where you could take your kids to. Not really young kids. I think really young kids would probably get spooked out. But I think kids maybe maybe like preteen kids would really enjoy this film. Especially now that it's coming up upon Halloween. I really think this film plays up and would be a really good film to take your kids to watch for the Halloween season. And it's also very lighthearted. We find that, of course, that the young boy is very lonely, and he's trying to impress people to help become friends. And he makes his mistakes, but all in all, it's a very delightful film. The cinematography and the editing are very well done. And I think that this is a movie that Jack Black really puts his heart and soul into. I don't want to say heart and soul, but he does a very good job playing this role. You don't get the typical loony Jack Black that we will sometimes get with the Panda movies, but we do get someone who really goes into his character and really embraces this role. There are a lot of creepy things that happen in this movie, and I think that this is a really good film for your kids to go see, especially like the preteen kids. It's not it's not the kind of movie that's a really driven horror movie. It's kind of more like it's kind of more like Disney-esque in a way that really plays up to the imagination, and really you're able to enjoy you're really able to enjoy the dynamics of watching this film as a child or as a kid would watch this film. I give it a B. I think it's a good solid film. I think it will do well, and I think this really will help Jack Black carry on his career as he is able to transition from the really goofy raunchy movies like he'd done before into this more fatherly type roles. My name is Goose Scott. We're on with the show. If you like the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe below, and hit the bell for new notifications as I do put new videos out all the time. I look forward to seeing you again, and go out and catch a show.